Okay, today is Wednesday. It is 2:19 a.m. It's April 23rd. On February 5th of this year, I was funded. So that's approximately about 3 months ago. And for the past 3 months, I have been floundering trying to replicate what I did to get funded. And what I found out is that I was rushing it. And what I thought it would take just a little bit of time, which essentially is going to be maybe a month and a half. But for the past 3 months, I've been just breaching one account after another. And so what I want to do now is to see if what I want to know is, okay, could I really get a payout? So what I plan to do is now there's a lot of people on YouTube who like has YouTube videos of like making thousands and thousands of dollars, right? It's possible, even if I size small. Even if I size small, that's possible. Okay. Um, but what I found out today after breaching two 10K challenges is that if I size big, for instance, on gold, I use one lot, and what I did was I shorted it. As soon as it broke the support area, support level, I shorted it. When I shorted it, it went up a little bit and then came back down. But when it moved up a little bit, because my I was in a severe drawdown in my account to approximately at about 1.3% left before I hit the max drawdown. So what it did was it hit that and then exceeded it, which breached my account, and then started to move 20%. It moved 20%. The way that gold was moving, that small amount with that big lot, it moved 20% of the account. So essentially, that much risk can just essentially just. I mean, it's essentially there's two problems with big size. Big size has a couple of problems. Okay, so in the funding traders challenge, there is a rule number one, which is you have to hold the trade more than 15 seconds, and on average, hold it for a minimum of 2 minutes. Okay, so if I size way too big, lots of times what that's going to do is it's gonna flag for um, the uh, the uh, the hold time. Okay, average hold time. So that's number one. Now the second one is when I size too big, what happens is that if it goes in my direction, it's great, okay. But if it goes against me, just for a little bit, I mean, it's there's a consistency rule which is 2%, and so it can easily breach the 2% if I size it too big. I mean, we're talking about that kind of size. And so now I'm going to see if I can see the thing is if I can get a payout, okay? If I can get a payout, which the funding traders currently has, which is the minimum amount that can be withdrawn is essentially $200, okay? I have to have more than $200 in a funded account to ask for a payout. Now that essentially is a with a 10K account, it's $200. But if I have a 50K, that's $1,000, right? That's $1,000 every couple weeks. It's if I can achieve that, that's a substantial amount. So what I'm hoping to do, so when I get a 10K, that's like $2,000 every 2 weeks, right? $2,000 every 2 weeks, minimum of $2,000. Just making just 2%, making 2% per every 2 weeks, right? If which is very very possible. So now what I've done is reverted back to trading small. Okay, just now. I mean, right before, just maybe a couple hours ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, I was like trading like a madman, right? And so I breached those two uh, uh, a fund that challenges. So what I see is that if I trade small, then I'm going to be able to. I have to take a lot more trades, but I am going to be able to keep practicing what I'm doing. That's one. The second part is it gives me time to exit the trade. Okay, uh, it gives me time to exit the trade, and then it allows me to allow the trade to go a little more, and then my emotion is less expended. Okay, my emotional capital is spent less because I'm able to allow the trade to develop, and even if it goes against me, I have time to adjust myself, and so it lessens the triggering effect of emotion. And the idea is that once I get a payout from this 10K, then obviously, if I can repeat it multiple times, then I'm going to use that on a bigger account. And all I do is just scale what I've been trading. A small amount in a big account is going to be a big number. So it's going to automatically adjust by itself, right? So the idea is now it's going to be May in a few days, right? It's April 22nd. It's going to be May in a week or two, right? It's going to be May in it's like 5, okay? Number 5 for this year. Almost halfway through this year. And I'm hoping to not say to myself that this is year 2026, and here I am, I'm like doing this over and over again. So I want to know if I can really get a payout. All right, I want to know if I can get a payout. Now if I can repeat that 3 times, that means that all I have to do is go work for somebody, make a lot of money, and then even if the prop firms uh, have rules that are too stringent, I can take that money and then go to a reputable brokerage firm and then use it to trade the way that I want to trade, right? So, so I have that avenue, and so I look upon this. So I just want to see. I want to see if I can get a payout. I want to see if I can get 3 payouts. Okay. At this stage, the excitement of a payout isn't there anymore because in the beginning when I was funded, I was like excited, and I wanted to share that with the world, but it just becomes a big distraction. And so at this time around, I just want to see if I can get a. I want to see if I can get a payout. I want to go through the process of getting a payout, and then once I go through the process of payout, I want to. But it's gonna take quite a bit of time because I'm trading small. Because if I trade big, it obviously gets me into it creates a landslide. Okay, it's a snowball effect. It causes a snowball effect where if I lose, then it just causes this emotion. I'm prone to emotion. Okay, and so what I so I need for my own protection. It doesn't apply to others, but I'm more susceptible to uh, emotional changes, and so emotional. I'm weak. My emotion is my emotion can get the best of me, and so I just want to see. I just want to see if I can get a payout. Okay, I just want to see whether I'm ready or not. However long it takes, because for the past 3 months, I attempted to get 1%, but it gets very very complicated. So my mindset has to be set so that I can relax, so I don't have to be under pressure of achieving something. And then what I'm going to do now that I don't have any money, okay, until the next paycheck, okay, so I can't eat out anymore. I can't go to like pizza buffet or another buffet, right? And so what I have to do now is eat some ramen, uh, eat whatever I have right now, okay? In whatever I have, I can't buy anything else. So I have some popcorn, I have some cereal. I bought a bunch of cereal when I had a little bit of money. So I'll eat some burrito, and so that's how it's going to be for a while. And then I bought a I bought some oatmeal from Costco at like $8 for like what is that, 20 pounds or something like that. So that calms my emotions anyway. It's good for the heart. So that's what I'll do. So essentially, I want to know if I can really get a payout. I want to know if I can get a payout. If I can get a payout 3 times, it's it. It's it. I mean, it's like graduating. It's like graduating with a, for me, a bachelor's degree. I'm sure bachelor's degrees don't matter much these days, but getting 3 payouts from a prop firm is like graduating from a college. Once that occurs, once that's done, then it's essentially, um, there's a thing called the gravy train. The gravy train. What is a gravy train? Gravy train is, I suppose, I have to look it up, but I think what that means is gravy is used to coat biscuits and other stuff in there. Okay, I have no money, so I can't go to the buffets, but it's making me hungry. But gravy train means that there's like really good stuff over it, right? To make food taste better, right? Because it's made of I think I think I think a grease. I think grease is like bacon grease or something like that is used as an agent to flavor the gravy, right? So so I want to know if I can get a payout. Okay, so I bought a fresh one today with my last dollar. Okay, I bought another Prop Firm challenge with my last dollar because I'll tell you what, I'm a madman. Okay, I'm a madman. If I see Monday, see if I don't have enough sleep, my body, it's like when I was young, I used to sleepwalk. Okay, I used to be asleep. My eyes would be open, but I would be walking around. I did that a few times. Okay, I used to sleepwalk. And how is that related to anything? So when it comes to like trading, um, why am I so happy even though I've lost everything and I have like no money whatsoever? And and I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate that I'm able to. These people, they know that I close my eyes for a little bit at Regis uh, to get some power naps. But fortunately, maybe they know that I'm homeless. Okay, maybe they know, but I'm like I have this resource. I have this computer that I can use, and this computer is still holding. Anyway, so it's gonna be gravy train. Once I get 3 payouts, once I get 3 payouts, my God, once I get 3 payouts, huh? So once I get 3 payouts, man, once I get 3 payouts, it's gravy train. It's gravy train, all everything. So I need to say that once I get my first payout, but I haven't received a first payout yet. But but I feel good. I feel like I'm prepared now. It's like it's like I it's like I'm prepared now. I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready to I'm ready to say to the world, no, I cannot help you right now. I need to help myself. Okay? Whatever you want, get it from somewhere else. I'm helping me. Okay? I need to get this 3 payouts. Okay? That's it. All right. Once I get 3 payouts, maybe I'll change my mind, but I'm an old man. I need to get this thing taken care of. So that's it. Okay. So 3 payouts. I need to get 3 payouts, and I'm gonna. So uh, anyway, yesterday I had I bought two Prop Firm challenges for $50 each. Okay, 10K. And then I was a madman. Okay. And so what I did was I just sized big, lost like 1%, 1.5%, 0.5%, like towards the end, right? Just the way that I used to like breach my challenges. It's a repeated pattern. It's like a calling card of losing a platform challenge, essentially. Lose small, bigger, 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 and then at the end it's just like I'm like my mind is totally like gone kind of thing, right? So I was like down like 5%, nearly 5% on both of those. And today I just lost the rest of the 5% because I decided just go with it, right? Instead of trying to make it work, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I gotta make roughly 1.5% in order to go back to that. I mean, 10.5, 15%. 10% is hard enough. You want me to make 15% in order to catch that up? So anyway, so that's where I am right now. Okay, I'm hoping that I can hope a lot, but there's a lot of things that goes on. I have to watch what I eat so that I can allow my body to keep focused, but still have enough energy to go wash dishes. And then I have to protect myself emotionally so that I can focus on what I need to do here. Even outside, there could be some uh, emotions that come from the outside that causes disturbance in my inner sanctuary. So to make the see, yeah, this is I can see it though. I can see it. I can see how it's possible. Okay, I can see how it's possible, right? I can see how it's possible to make this work. So what? So the formula is essentially identify the trend. Okay, identify the trend, look for an entry point. Okay, put a stop loss in mind, and then think about what where the support and resistance is. Right. That's essentially how it's going to move, and then I can calculate how much I'm going to make, and then I can see how much I'm going to lose, and then put the trade on. Right. That's it. And if uh, my experience and the thesis is solid, then practically every trade will be a winner. Okay, there will be one or two which may have slipped my mind, and the market decided to pull back a little bit more than it should, or my calculation is incorrect, and maybe the market dynamically changes at a point where the left side of my read is irrelevant, or maybe I'm wrong, and so that could impact the trade. But generally speaking, if I go this route and be consistent for a sustained amount of time, I should be able to I should be able to get funded. Okay, I should be able to get funded in May, maybe in May, right? You may get funded, right? You may in May, right? So let's, yeah, I lost everything. I lost everything. I have no money whatsoever. Right now, I have $4 in my wallet. Four $1 bills. I have four $1 bills. I have to write a check for restitution, which is going to be $101. That leaves me about $5 in my checking account. And the next paycheck is not until next week. Okay? Fortunately, I put some gas in my car, so that's going to last. That should be good for as long as I'm not like driving around anywhere. And so that's it. So I'm set to be in a repeated pattern for the next 1 week until I get a payout. And now I feel like uneasy. I'm just look. Maybe it'll be just my kids who'll be watching this, right? Maybe just my kids, um, because in a few years I'll be gone. I don't know if YouTube's gonna like maintain this once the author leaves, um, or maybe it just floats there uh, for people to see. But look, you know, I'm one of those people who are currently. I'm currently one of those people who are 95% of the people, right? I'm the majority. I'm not the minority. the minority or the 5% of people make money. I'm not. I'm the majority, which is the 95% who don't know how to control emotions, don't know what the market is, okay? Don't even know how to trade, okay? Don't even know the emotion, don't even, so there's a lot of things that I don't know. I'm not an expert at it. That's why if I were to count back, it's like, it's probably like 350, more than 350 prop firm challenges, equaling roughly to about maybe 30 or 40,000, maybe $30,000. I must have spent about $30,000 essentially. They pay they pay dishwashers all right, right? If I own a house and I don't have a mortgage, I could work as a dishwasher and pay for everything. Maybe, maybe. So, um, soon my social security payments will kick in. Man, I'm an old man. This is my journey. Okay, this is my journey. I'm not sure who's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna be watching this on YouTube. I'm not promoting it. Uh, I'm not encouraging people to watch it, but I wanna document this, and hopefully at the end of this documentation, that there will be a happy ending. Hopefully, that I'll achieve it. I'm sure if I have friends who are traders, and then they're able to communicate with me, but it's those things. People don't do that for free. Obviously, right? People don't do that for free. I'm paying for like Al Brooks, but now I'm finally like adjusting to it. I've listened to his videos, watched his videos for like like tens and tens of times. Okay, the same video. Like, and some of these are like 20 minutes. Some of these are like 40 minutes. I'd watch him over and over again. Right, but it still took now almost 2 3 years now. But that's where I am. Okay, I'm documenting this. Uh, Currently, I can't afford anything right now. I am dead broke. I'll have $5 in my, I'll have $5 in my bank account, and I have $4 in my wallet. Okay, that's all it's gonna be. All right. I have $5 in my bank account and $4 in my wallet. All right. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pass this prop firm challenge with just one. When just today, just a few hours ago, I blew through two. I breached two of them. I just started trading like maniac, right? Just traded like a maniac. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna go back to what I've been doing, and which is just trade small, and hopefully I can remember that each day. It's gonna take many many days. Okay, so already 3 days have passed. I'll count today as the first day. I am so far green on this prop firm challenge, and hopefully this will be it. Okay, so that's it. That's my progress report right now.